Hillary Clinton has just announced that, surprise, she's running for president. She's the clear frontrunner, the candidate to beat, the one that's been waiting a long time for this. So here's our scouting report on Hillary Rodham Clinton. What has she got going for her? Well, she's got a lot of foreign policy expertise, a huge fundraising base. Her skin is as thick as a rhino's hide. There's a lot of nostalgia in parts of the country for the 1990s. And, of course, she's got John, her husband.
Yes, she's got her husband, a huge asset, and also she understands the dynamics of this crazy media freak show that our media environment is better than almost anyone alive. All right, but there are also some things she lacks. She doesn't. It's not all good news for Hillary Clinton. There's some stuff on the bad side. Two huge things. One, she lacks a clear rationale for why she's running for president. She's not been able to articulate that yet. Second, a compelling message. No one can tell you what it is. She doesn't have any demonstrated skills at managing a successful winning campaign operation. She doesn't have the natural gifts of any political performer, certainly not of her husband. And the melodrama that surrounds the Clintons and has for decades, she has never been able in any consistent way to keep that at bay. It always swarms around her.
She lacks those things, and I suspect if she wins, she's going to win without doing much better in those areas. She's going to win despite them rather than ameliorating them. All right, what's the biggest question mark surrounding her campaign? That is a question about whether she can put things together to claim and expand the Obama coalition. All the voters who turned out to get Barack Obama elected not once but twice in the general election, can she put that same coalition or a slightly modified one together?
Well, and she, as you know, is in a good position to do that. Doesn't mean she will, but with her strength with women voters, especially college-educated women, Latinos, African Americans, those were the Obama coalition. She comes in with strength there. If she locks it up, I mean, she can build it. She's in a good position to do it. We'll see if she does. All right. There's no doubt that in any presidential campaign in the 21st century that a huge thing is fundraising mojo. Can you raise the money to run for president in this environment, the era of super PACs, the post-Citizen United world? The one thing we know about Hillary Clinton, she knows how to raise money. She's got the Wall Street support of the bundlers. She's got the potential for online grassroots, super PACs, Hollywood, Silicon Valley, LGBT, every major source of like big money on the Democratic side she has ties to. I think, people are talking she might raise $2 billion. She could raise more. In the end, all told, $2.5 billion, it's within her reach.
People are talking about 2.5. I think to get over even $1.5 billion, she's going to have to be a much better internet fundraiser than she's been.
She is.
She's not proven she can be like Barack Obama, a great internet fundraising brain. She'll have to do that.
But there ain't many people who you could even breathe the word $2 billion around, and she's one who you can breathe and you don't choke.
All right, the category of spouse and family. Look, she's got the best of most effective surrogate, fundraiser, and savvy political mind in her husband, Bill Clinton. She's also got now a new grandchild and daughter Chelsea, who I think will be pretty visible on the campaign trail. On the more questionable side on the family, they're her brothers. Hugh and Tony Rodham have been controversial figures. Let's see how much they're out on the campaign trail. You can bet that even if they don't appear themselves, they'll be appearing in a lot of investigative journalism and opposition research against Hillary Clinton.
The next big topic for us is TV skills. Still a TV era, even in the era of the web. She is someone who we've seen over the course of our career covering her 25 years or so. She can be great in an interview, in a one-on-one interview. She can be great in a lot of different television settings. You've seen her shine, but she doesn't always shine. And what you often get with her, and what we've seen especially over the last year and a half, is some combination of tone deaf and inauthentic and seemingly kind of insincere. If she can hit the sweet spot, she's great on TV, but all too often she doesn't come close.
She'll do a lot of entertainment shows, and I think she'll do well there. Let's see how she does in the news context, because that's been a challenge for her in her past. All right, social media chops. She has been a big presence, surprisingly big on Twitter. She's got 3 million followers. She's also hired a lot of President Obama's digital pioneers. The question is, can she take her brand, as I said before, and marry it up to this new technology to try to not just raise money, but do what Barack Obama did so well, and all the Republicans are going to try to do, which is mobilize voters to turn out, volunteer, and then vote.
And last category we're going to cover here, there are a lot more in the full scouting report that's online, but the last one, the ultimate thing for presidential candidates, fire in the belly. How bad do you want it? And I think one of the things you and I talk about all the time, she is caricatured, even by some of her friends, but certainly by her enemies, as kind of ambition incarnate, in the same way that Democrats would caricature Mitt Romney that way. But I feel like watching her over these last 15 months, or so since she left the State Department. It's an open question to me how hungry she really is to be president and how happy a warrior she's going to be out of the campaign trail. She might be really hungry and she might be really happy, but to me right now, I don't really know how badly she really wants it.
I think there are going to be some dark, hard moments during this campaign where she's going to say to herself and maybe people around her, why did I do this? And that's not something you want to hear out of the mouth of a presidential candidate. All right. Like John said, our full scouting report on Hillary Clinton is available now on BloombergPolitics.com, and we will have a super special Hillary Clinton episode of With All Due Respect on Monday. Until then, best of luck to Hillary Clinton and all the other candidates, and we say to you,
sayonara.